My wrist, I got 9 today. Fucking, I'm crossing the line today. The hate be so real, the love be fake. Be bumping the bombs and bumping my tape. Don't go against me, they ask for my help. Go get out your feelings and get it yourself. I got the same shoes, but you ain't on step. No shit that you just put out, you could've kept. Yup, she got a nigga, he got a shirt. Why? You can't compete when you can't compare here. She ate the dick to my underwear. Got up and got herself out of there. I see they put me on memes and things. Don't speak on my life without knowing the real. 8 figures a year, what it cost me to lead her. Don't hold it, just say what you feel. But watch your mouth before I flash your bitch. Word to a place that she didn't know exists. Mediterranean water, my wrist. She been on piss, how I'm talking my shit. 6 figure chick for a show, man, I'm lit. Let's celebrate in my bag, legit. Niggas with me, with whatever on it. Didn't know who did it, got everybody hit. Bitch, I don't like niggas, I don't like bitches, I don't like nobody. We can get gangster, we can keep it cordial. How you wanna go back, how you wanna go? I don't backtrack, man, fuck that. I don't miss nobody, I don't miss nothing. Left it on scene, I ain't right back. I don't trust nobody. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. Fuck it, I'm crossing the line today. These bitches will cry, be lying in your face. Back, slip to the nuts, gotta know how they play. If the money went straight, she won't be here today. Ain't that man, show, know what to say. You ain't me, so it's hard to relate. But how much cash I fuck up every day? Big bag, don't play with me, baby. Go play with your pussy. You see them in person, these niggas be shook. 100 joy cost you a Quavo to pussy. I'm worth it to the world end, dog. I ain't asked for it, they did it to me. What niggas exposing their hands for free? Get caught in the middle of that bullseye. Get it too. You got hit with food targeted heat. I'm popping my shit with a capital P. Cap SRT, red eye, red key. Might be ugly, but my bitch prep bad. She ain't even sneeze, but still I left. I choke. I don't like niggas, I don't like bitches, I don't like nobody. We can get gangster, we can keep it cordial. How you wanna go back, how you wanna go? I don't backtrack, man, fuck that. I don't miss nobody, I don't miss nothing. Left it on scene, I ain't right back. I don't trust nobody, bitch. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. Fuck it, I'm crossing the line today. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. Fuck it, I'm crossing the line today. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. What's going on, y'all? I'll wait for y'all to get in, man. It's open topic, anyways. But I'm up in here eating right now as we speak. Polo Sports Talking ENT. Hit that like, hit that sub. Y'all come on there, we can chop it up. Hope everybody doing all right, man. Um, we got a lot to get out in the open, though. I know that much. A lot to get out. Hit that like and hit that sub as you come on in. We're gonna be here for the. What's up, Florida boy? Where you been at, bro? You straight? You gonna watch that fight tonight, bro? Shout out to Florida, MIAO, Tallahassee, Jacksonville, Fort Lauderdale. Shoot, man. Little Haiti, man. I put with the whole Florida, all of them. Even if some of y'all don't get along. You know what I'm saying? That whole Southeast, man, something vicious. You know what I'm saying? Florida, Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, even going further up a little bit, Tennessee, Memphis. Oh, you been working? Okay. That's what's up. I've been doing the same thing, grinding, bro. Grinding like crazy, man. You gonna watch that fight tonight, though? You said Davis should win. Hell yeah, yeah. I'm. The thing is he gonna win by a knockout though? That's my question. That's what everybody want to see. They want to see a knockout. Honestly, I want to see a good ass fight. You know what I'm saying? If it's a knockout toward the end, I can handle that. But you don't want to pay your money and be on some Mike Tyson type shit. You feel me? Yeah, Florida. When the last time you been to Texas though? hmm Yeah, I've been meaning to come out there. I know with everything that was going on, I slowed my roll from going out there. But I think about had to be about a little bit before my daughter was born. I was in New Smyrna Beach. That's where I was at. Yeah, it's a lot to do out there. Oh, you never been? Okay. I did go. Okay, have you been? Have you been to Altamonte Springs in Orlando? I had to go out there for a camp one time. Shout out to Orlando too. hmm Yeah, it's crazy out there though. I still have fun though. Florida, Florida and California remind me. They remind me of each other. You know what I'm saying? With you know just the whole weather. But see, the difference is over there they got hurricanes, and over in Cali they got earthquakes. Well, they hadn't. I know they hadn't had a real bad earthquake in a long time, but they be having earthquakes. So, hmm in my yayo, in my yayo, shout out to the whole South Beach, man. Who you taking in the finals, man? Who you got going to the finals? I know you got the Bucks. Oh, you said Davis is going to break him down to the body, eventually stop him under 8. Yeah, hey, salute Blackface. Everybody subscribe to my boy Blackface Sport. Um, I hey, you know what, Blackface? I called it in the fifth. I called it around the fifth or the shoot, even the fourth. I'm actually being nice. You know, I'm actually being nice. Either the fourth or the fifth. But Davis is looking for the knockout. No, it's all good. It's all good. What's up, Big Who? I see you, man. And then you know Lomachenko's fighting too, Blackface. Lomachenko's on the same card. That's what tripped me out. I thought Lomachenko was fighting later. He fighting on the undercard. He fighting in the prelim. And see, Lomachenko, Bob Arum is trying to put that fight together. Lomachenko and Davis. Man, Big Who, you gotta stop smoking, man. Yes, tonight, man. At the same time, but you know your clip is about to play. Hey, what's some good sites for apartments in Texas? Hmm. Uh, you know what? It depends on where. Depends on where you. Depends on where you trying to. Where you trying to go? Where you talking about moving to? Oh, you got Clippers tonight? Yeah, I got the Clippers. If I don't choose the Clippers, Big Who gonna be mad. So I'm gonna choose the Clippers. I'm choosing the damn Clippers, man. Especially if Terrence Mann played good, and if they got Beverly, if they if they got Beverly on you said something affordable. Yeah, but I know Florida, but where you talking about moving to, right? Or what area are you talking about moving to? If they got Beverly, see, hey, Big Who, this is the thing. Patrick Beverly won that game last game. I know everybody think it was Terrence Mann. Some people even say it was Paul George, even though he didn't really shoot that good. What's up, man?
Salute to the chat.
How you feeling, bro?
I'm all right, man. I just got over a little sickness though.
Nigga, what the fuck wrong with you, nigga?
I think I ate something bad.
mm, you ate
I had,
that bad cat. That's what it was.
nah, I had a little food poisoning or
You
something.
know, I don't lie, nigga. Your ass was beating that bad cat, nigga. That's what it was, nigga. That nigga said, "Oh no, I need to go to the health department."
Hell no, nigga.
Yeah, yeah.
My dick ain't never been sick.
Yeah. That nigga said, "Damn, man, I should have ate that Asian bitch out, man. God damn, like,
Hell no. Hey, I'm a hop back on. Hey, I'm a help with these groceries real quick, and I'm a hop back on.
No, you're not, but it's all good. I'll holler at you, man.
No, I'm coming back.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm holler at you. You said anywhere in Texas, to be honest. Oh, okay. Man, don't say anywhere, Florida. Don't say anywhere, man. You might fuck around, end up in the wrong. Of course, man. If you wanna just go ahead and just do a generalization, uh, just go ahead and type in apartments. .com. South Solitical might know too. Hey, South Solitical, what's a good? Hey, Florida want to know. Florida want to know what's a good site for apartments in Texas. And nah, I'm not eating no brisket, man. Come on down here then, TJ. Come on down here, man. We'll get you right, man. Hey, you know what? You've been living in Atlanta 50. So, okay, all right. See, that's why. See, that's why you can't ask black folks for help. You know what I'm saying? They gonna make you get it yourself. Thank you for your help. Thank you for your no help, South Solidica. I appreciate it. um. Okay. Hey, Blackface. You was in Prairie View. Oh, okay. All right. That boy was up in Prairie View. That boy was close to the H. Oh Lord. Here we go. What's
Hold
up,
up, man. You
man?
can't be serious. You
What's
can't
up?
be serious, man. You gonna sit here.
Mm-hmm.
You been living in Dallas what the past 30 years? And you
No,
gonna ask me?
no, I
You
hadn't even
gonna
been here
the
that long.
man asked you
I hadn't even been here that
how
long.
long?
See why you think you
How,
know
how
everything.
long you? No, you didn't. It must have been a mishap what you said the
Huh?
last stream because you said something about being in Texas for 30 years.
Who? Yeah, I've been
It
in
sounded like
Texas,
you
but
said
not
something about
Dallas, so not
no.
that
The
long.
dude asked you where apartments at in Texas. You been there? I've been
Right. But
telling you
no,
this. I've
what I'm
been.
saying is he said anywhere, man. Listen, man,
But
dog.
it's
Do
still
you, hey,
no,
do
no,
you
no.
not see that it's open topic today, nigga? I'm not trying to debate or debunk or do any of that shit, nigga. You want to argue over stupid shit, nigga? God damn, nigga, I'm just that
Nah,
nigga
nigga,
pick
you gon'
anything to fucking
you gonna
argue
deflect.
about, nigga. Nigga, that's your forte, nigga. That nigga ready to debunk already.
Nah, nigga, you don't want to add food to the fire talking about black folks don't want to help nobody. Nigga, I've been
No,
living in
he
Atlanta the
don't.
past
Nigga,
15
he
years.
like, nigga, I've been living in Atlanta for 15 years. I'm like, nigga, I
The
didn't
past,
ask
the
your
past,
ass that, nigga. All
but you
right.
had to add some little slick shit talking about black folks don't want to help nobody. Like, what the hell is he saying? That's what, that's what done it.
Hold on
That's
one
why I was
second.
like, let me bring
All
out.
right, Big Who. Oh, hey, South Political. I didn't think Big Who was gonna come back. That nigga showed back up because he think the Clippers are gonna win tonight.
Oh, that's what it is.
Hey, I don't think I know. We're gonna turn it up for the night.
Look, they feeling themselves now.
Okay,
See,
okay.
what the
Hey
problem
man, you
is,
gotta accompany the season.
CP3 slowed the game down for us.
But you
Yeah.
feel like y'all don't need CP3?
No, I said they slowed the game down for us because
Yeah,
when
he
he
was
get
the Clippers, man.
when he get into the half court set, that give us time to set our defense. But when he out and they running, they can just blow past us.
Oh, so you feel like CP3 coming back hurting them? That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, CP3 is hurting them really.
Blackface, you said you got
Okay.
peoples in Hempstead. Okay. Yeah,
No,
I
but
know
this is
what
what
that's
I was
at.
gonna say to the situation. This is what I was gonna say. It didn't kind of make sense to ask where the best place at apartment. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what his financial situation or whatever, but I would think he'd be speaking on where the best place to find a job and whatever and live just in general. But I don't know what he moved to Texas for and why. So I can't really
Right,
comment on that. You get what I'm
that's why I
saying?
was asking. I was trying to see what area he was going to be. Like I know when I got here, when Big Who fell out. I know when I got here though, South Political. To be serious though, I was on Zillow. I was on Zillow. I went on Zumper. Um, where else did I go? I'm trying to think of some places. Really, if you go to Zillow and then of course, Realtor.com, you're gonna you're gonna find places. any type of range because they give you they make like a different. They'll give you like they'll let it they'll let you choose and let you narrow it down or whatever. Hey, I'm
And
gonna
see,
put it
just to
in the
better
comments
explain
for
my
you, okay? Go ahead. My bad, South. Go
yes,
ahead.
now just to better explain my situation. I never lived in the other cities other than than Tyler. I was from Tyler. I used to go to different cities, but I never just lived there. I didn't
Oh,
never live
okay.
in Dallas. I left and came to Atlanta when I was 21.
Hey, hey,
So I've been here
Florida.
15 years.
Hey, Florida. I'm putting them in there right now for you, okay, man?
Oh, South, so
Yeah,
that's
you
cool.
was
You from
always in
Tyler?
Tyler.
You from
Nigga,
Tyler,
I was eating
Texas?
on some. Hey,
Yeah,
hey, South. I was eating some
yeah.
Oh,
chicken,
okay.
man. That's what I was
Okay.
eating, man.
You ate some sixes, some cinnamon nuggets or something.
Nah, nah, hell nah, man. Nigga, y'all niggas need to stay away from that fucking fast food, really. I don't fuck
Facts. I
with
What
gotta
were you
slow
saying,
down on
Bigo?
that shit.
I don't even buy that shit for my kids no more.
I fuck around and ate something. That shit fucked me all the way up.
Man, hey, what did you eat some did you eat a fat burger, Big Who?
Nah, it wasn't no fat burger. It was some seafood type shit.
Oh, okay.
Now, but me, I've been trying to stay away from anything that got pork in it. Man, it's so much shit got pork in it. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, Jello got pork in it.
No, bro. Cheese got pork in it.
Yep. Gummy bears.
Gummy bears.
Yep.
Damn.
Gummy bears
Anything
got it's a
that
gelatin because it's made out of it got gelatin in it.
bro, anything out of Jello, it got contains pork in it.
Nigga, I could put y'all on
Oreo
some shit.
cookies.
Nigga,
You
we
said
really not supposed to be eating tomatoes.
you said Jello has pork in it too?
Look it up. Go look it up.
Why you buy
Yeah.
Bro, it's
that?
so much.
Am I right? Am I
The one
right,
that hurt me the most, yeah. The one that hurt me the most was that cheese, boy. I ain't had no cheese ever since, boy.
South?
When I heard they put pork inside the cheese, I was like, dang, man,
Yeah.
that shit fucked me up.
We not supposed to be consuming dairy. No dairy at all.
Yeah, for black folks. It's supposed to be lactose intolerant.
I,
I eat Big
I'm not
Macs
gonna.
3 times a week. Need to get this gut off ASAP. Wifey talking
Yeah,
ish. Nigga, black face, man. Come on, man.
but I'm
Nigga,
full
you better
though.
get right, nigga. You better go get you in a salad, nigga.
Mm-hmm. I drink the
That
soda though.
that
See,
nigga said Big Mac 3 times a week. I thought, nigga, you supposed to be eating at Bojangles.
Bojangles.
Hell
you
yeah,
said
hey,
Bojangles.
hey,
Hey,
Bojangles go
hey,
hard though, nigga. Don't
hey!
be,
Every
you
time
know
I
that.
had a chance to try that, I drove right past that shit.
Hey, Sal, you been to
Bojangles,
Bojangles?
alright. Some places. Bojangles, alright. Certain places, but you can go to a whack Bojangles too.
Right.
Hey, they kept trying to get me to eat that shit in North Carolina, and I was like, no, thank you.
Nah, that shit good though, Big Who. That shit
Yeah,
good. That shit
Man,
like
I need me some good ass barbecue.
I be like, nah, just take
You
me
be
to the
missing that
Waffle
shit.
House. Just take me to the Waffle House.
Sal, can you barbecue? Are you pretty good at it?
Yeah, I can barbecue. I'm not as involved as I want to where I can smoke. Barbecuing is easy, but I want to really get into smoke.
Smoking?
You
Yeah,
know what I
you
mean? Yeah, smoking your
they
shit.
they
My
smoked
brother
the whole
do it.
hog for Juneteenth.
Oh yeah, I don't do no pork no more, man. I
Yeah, I
got a
like that.
pork. I got a pork phobia.
I like that smoked brisket. That smoked brisket be fire.
Ain't nothing better than smoked brisket, boy.
Hell no.
That shit. That what you just smacking
Shit.
on. You know you was smacking on a brisket sandwich. You
Real
got barbecue sauce on the shirt right now on the live stream.
Hey, look. Hey, look, y'all. Y'all might think I'm crazy for this. Hey, Big Who. I know you done seen this because you said you've been out in Carolina. Nigga, I put fish on the grill every now and then.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Who
it's
does
good.
that? Yeah, kind of good.
We
Put
had a
it in
friend
that,
of the
they wrap
family.
it up in that foil,
Yeah,
set it on the grill. Yeah.
a friend of the family. He put snapper on the grill.
Snapper
That,
fish off the chain, boy.
you said
That boy
what's up?
snapper be hidden. I said
Oh,
snapper
that
fish off the
snapper.
chain,
Hell
boy.
yeah.
Red snapper.
Hmm.
Shit, boy.
That shit good as hell, man. And I like drunken chicken. Big Who, do you know Lil Half Dead? She asked you. He asked you about what's up, Raycon. He asked you about Lil Half Dead. Big Who.
Nah, I know his music, but I don't know him personally. The only person I know personally, if I met, is Lil C Style and
Oh,
Badass.
uh-huh.
But I don't know Lil Half Dead
I
personally.
don't.
That nigga was in a porn one time. Yeah,
Badass to do the
that
pop
nigga was in
shout
a
out
porn because you
on
know he was
Pokemon
with
Live.
Doggy. He was with Doggy Style and shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know that motherfucker from NWA did produce porn too.
You know
Who?
everybody on the West Coast produce
Talking about
porn,
DJ
boy.
Yella?
Nah,
Yeah, DJ Yellow. Yeah, that motherfucker be producing porn and shit.
Yeah, he a little freaky motherfucker.
Hell yeah. That motherfucker over there, man. It'd be a lot of motherfuckers that be getting in it. Black China got a whole bunch of tapes and shit like that, man.
That shit crazy, man. I don't know. It'd be hard to choose these females nowadays. These bitches got low key
Hell yeah.
only fans and shit.
Man. Hey, Big Who and South Political. Man, we in our 30s, man. Could you imagine back in the days, all this porn that they got now, like on the internet and shit, nigga? Like I like, god dang, like you had to really, in order to get your hands on something like that, you had to go like to a magazine or something like that. Nowadays, nigga, you click on that shit, nigga, you find that shit damn near on YouTube.
Man.
On the ground,
yeah,
shit.
And then
back then they had magazines and sites, but now shoot, you just go to a website and
Yeah.
subscribe.
wait. Hey, ask Ray Khan, is he talking about the rapper Lil Half Dead?
Yeah, Lil Half Dead, man.
Is he talking about the rapper or somebody else?
Not a rapper, man.
Okay.
What? There's somebody else named Lil Half Dead?
Well, I got a homie named Lil Half Dead, so
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
don't
he
know.
talk about the rapper. That's why I said he
Okay.
was in a little flick or whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know him. I know his music though.
Man, they hating on Dame now. Hey, South Political, they hating on Dame. They want Dame out of Portland and shit now.
Where he gonna go?
It might be what he want. Now he don't got to force his way out.
Shit, he might as
Because
well go to.
they
You ever
didn't get
think
the
about
woman
that?
coach, Becky. What's her name? Becky Hammond, whatever her name is.
I see him fitting in with the New York Knicks.
It might be a perfect storm.
Think so?
If you ever think of it like that, he might want to be out, but they giving him the easy
Yeah,
way out
I was
to where it
thinking
don't
that,
make him
man.
look bad. Yeah, look
I
at it
was
like
thinking
that,
that,
did you?
man. I was like, damn, man, you got a good
Now at the end of the
opportunity
day,
right now, but now, and then they trying to bring up Chauncey Billups. Hey, what was it, South Political and Big Who? What the fuck did Chauncey Billups do? Like, why they tripping on Chauncey? They trying to bring up some shit he did back in the day. Y'all know what he did?
I don't know. I thought
I
he
know
was up for
South
the
Political
coaching
be knowing
job.
shit like that.
I thought he was up for the coaching job in Portland or something.
Yeah, he about to get it, but the fans are starting to bring that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Because they wanted Becky Hammond, the woman coach. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, maybe they just trying to dig something up because they want the woman coach.
See that? You see what I'm saying, South
They
Legal? You talked
politicking
about that
hard,
shit
I guess.
earlier. Man, come on, man.
Hey, she would be the
What?
first. Well, she would be the second woman coach in the NBA, right? Because the lady from San Antonio, right?
Yeah, that's it would be her. What's the
But
is that
she be the
what's the
second. She be the
woman's name in
first
San Antonio?
women head coach.
Okay, yeah, that's all I was saying. The other girl was the assistant coach, right?
Yeah, she was assistant. She coached a pre league game, like what was it, summer league game
Okay.
or
I mean,
preseason.
that's a topic in itself. How do you feel about a woman coach, a head woman coach coaching, professional male athletes? Do you feel like it's a double standard, or you feel like it's something plausible that
Yeah.
that male athletes would accept?
The only thing I don't wonder, like, how they do it in the locker room. Like, what the fuck? She got to knock on the door before she come in, or what?
Yeah. That's a good point. It's funny, but that's real though. Man, you could be
They
like
had to make it
Sunset
work with
Park.
male
She just
coaches in
walk
a
up in
different
that
gender.
motherfucker. Shit. Man, what's up, coach? I know you done seen it before. It's all good.
But you know how they doing now, and everything is sexual harassment and shit.
She be like, "Oh, I already done seen you before, Damien. Don't worry about it." What's up, S Young? What you doing up in here, man?
No, just chilling.
Hey, I know you gonna watch the fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the fight.
Hold on, let me take this out, man. Stop.
So the main event start at 9, but the
Huh?
undercards start at 6.
Yeah, Lomachenko gonna fight too.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna see. Does know that does Tank does Tank Davis still got it though? Is he the same or because he facing a guy that's real tall, very very good fighter.
That dog is real tough.
They both fighting. They both fighting on the same card. I didn't know that.
Well,
But you know what though, Sal? That's a good topic that you did bring up. Okay, look, I don't mind it though. Real talk, because women,
And you
man.
sounding like Goat Mike, nigga. It ain't about you. It's about the professional athletes, so they gonna mind it.
Yeah, you know, there might be some. There might be some because a lot of men. You got to realize you're dealing with a lot of alphas. You know what I'm saying? There's quite a few betas, but a lot of alphas, man, they feel like they take a hit to their ego of a woman trying to tell her something. I think Big Hoop fell out. If she's trying to tell them hey, you need to do this or you need to do that or something
You
like that.
already got former players coaching players, and they having problems.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So,
do you got a problem with
how
it?
with this dynamic of a woman? I don't have a problem with it. I don't even look at it like that. Only way I look at it is we always talk about how this pressure on coaches just being a male coach and a former player. So imagine what different dynamic would it bring to be a female coach coaching these, athletes that's making $30-40 million. Well, they have a level of respect for them.
Right. Look, if it was somebody like God rest her soul, like if Pat Summitt would have came and did something like that, I bet you they'd have been like, oh yeah, they've been all for it then.
mm-hmm.
Or what's that lady coach from Arizona?
I don't think
that light skinned one.
I don't think male athletes are gonna be. I don't think it'll be a good. I don't think it'll draw over well with the athletes. I don't think it will. Especially
They
with
really haven't been tripping about it now.
Basketball.
If you think about it, they really haven't been tripping. They haven't really been tripping about it now, though. This is a new society, though. So you know what I'm saying? Like, and society is so sensitive now to that sort of thing. So if you say, okay, nah, we can't give her a position, what you think it's going to be some backlash about that?
No, that's a whole other.
It's going to be people protesting and everything.
just saying that's a whole other conversation you start. I'm just wondering how will it be have affectability to it because we already see former players are having issue coaching recent players like even Tyrone Lue. Tyrone Lue is a former player. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's struggling, but look at the pressure just he has being presumably a coach that's doing a good job to me. You know, there's a lot of former players that ain't even getting a nod. That's played in the league that you would presumably say can relate to these players that's playing now, right? And that's not getting a nod. Now you're gonna have a female coach come in. I'm not against it, but I just don't see it working if you can't even get players that's same league that these players have played in, and they not looked at as being viable candidates. You get what I'm saying? I'm just looking at the logic here.
What you think? What you think, Young? And I get what you're saying, no shot, but I want a Young. I hadn't heard Young, and then Big Who you could speak on it too, brother.
About what?
Huh?
That's what it's about.
Nigga, your ass ain't even.
I'm just saying, man. Y'all was starting the conversation.
Man, hey, look, no, nigga, we talking about a woman being a coach in the NBA, nigga, coaching position, a head coach.
Being a head coach, not just a coach.
Yeah, head coach
in the NBA.
In the NBA.
You think? You saying that? It's really? You think that's gonna really like fit the NBA? You trying to say it's really gonna fit the NBA? I mean,
that's what we trying to get your perspective on it.
Okay.
Man, Young turned it up for this fight. He ain't worried about no damn coaching position.
I mean, no. I mean, a female head coach of the NBA is just. I don't know. To me, I feel like for the players, they're not gonna take it serious like a female coach, like really, like in like that. To me, I feel like it's like it's not. I don't like the idea of it. You know, I don't like the idea of having a female coach coaching men. You know. Cause
it's definitely a double standard. You realize that, right?
Yeah,
because there's a lot of men that's done coach in the WNBA.
Yeah, cause so it's really the issue. You know, it's no men, because we all know that some men play. They're not gonna respect the women coach in NBA. Period. They're not gonna. Some men they're not gonna respect the women coach. Period. Even some guys that known for the NBA that retire long, they're not gonna respect the idea of a female coach playing basketball.
But you gotta. This is what I said. I guess you weren't listening. A lot of these players are not respecting former players that are coaches, head coaches. So that's why it's hard for me to see them respecting a woman coach.
I just said that. They're not gonna respect a female head coach. I just said that. Mm-hmm. I said they're not gonna respect.
Now, did you hear what all I said?
You know, I didn't in the conversation, but I did say they're not gonna respect a female coach. I said especially guys that not in the NBA that know they're not gonna respect them. They're not gonna like that idea of a female head coach taking over men basketball. That's why I said probably that's why I said probably the concept between those men and female, between those men and female, you know.
I just brought more depth to it, saying if you got players now that are not respecting former players that are coaches now, it's hard for me to see them respecting female coaches.
Yeah.
Because I look at it before I look at it from this standpoint, South and Young. Like when the adrenaline, it's all good when y'all are calm and everything, and y'all go to dinners and all that other stuff, in a team atmosphere. But when then you have to see how those individuals act, both male and female, when the dynamic shift and the adrenaline kicks in, because once the adrenaline kicks in, then people's personalities start to change. Like South, you could be one way. Young, you could be one way, and Big Who, you could be one way. I could be one way when we calm, just chilling. But you let some pressure kick in. You let some adrenaline kick in. You let some sort of strenuous activity kick in. You're gonna be at a whole nother mindset and everything, and that's gonna be like, okay, like for instance, if she's like, you need to get out of the game or whatever, and it's a star pressure, that guy gonna be like, man, who the hell is she, man? She ain't, that's when that ego will probably kick in a heightened situation like that.
I
mean,
just
that's
look
what I
at it
would
like
do.
this, you know.
Facts. I could see somebody like a Lisa Leslie,
I,
somebody like that, being a head coach in the NBA.
Oh, like Lisa Leslie.
Yeah, somebody of her caliber that's played in the WNBA and won some championships and shit. Cause
but normally good players don't even equate to good coaches.
ain't Derek Fisher the Sparks coach?
Yeah, that's what's in he. Yeah, he did. No, but I said, that's what.
That's where the double standard come in.
Yeah, that's
Right,
what. Yeah, 'cause I'm
right,
like, then they
right.
like I said, because they ain't gonna give you that space, especially if you haven't played. Same with dudes. Because same with dudes.
And
Yeah,
I'm,
because like
I'm,
first team, because like they're hired. Like say first team hired a woman head coach. That would be disaster guaranteed. The ego management side. Because to me, it's not even possible for most men to pull this off. But you think like women will pull this off as a female head coach in NBA? Yeah.
I think the thing about it, I'm gonna add another dimension to it. If female professional basketball athletes made the same money as men, it would be the same issue they would have with men coaching them. But I think that kind of stops that ego dynamic from existing. The women don't really make that money as professional basketball players, but if they made much more or something similar to men, they probably wouldn't be able to be coached by men, possibly, I think. I think it'd be a tough ordeal for them as well, for men to coach women. But to me, the big thing with this conversation is relatability. For you to be a male athlete, and to try to have some kind of relatability with a female coach, I think it'd be hard for that to kind of exist. Men, a male athlete is way 10 times more athletic than a female athlete. The NBA is played above the rim. Women basketball is not played in that same nature. It's just a lot of aspects of the game that don't exist in the female game, in the male game, that doesn't exist in the female game. But my views could be seen biased, but I don't see it panning over and being a successful thing. I wouldn't knock it if it was, but I can't see it. Especially with players making more and more money. It's already tough for former basketball players, professional basketball players as coaches to coach, professional players now.
Mm-hmm.
It just really is. But oh no, it's interesting, man. Like you said, like Polo said, things are changing. A lot of stuff is changing. Either some for the better, but a lot of it for the worse, in my opinion. A lot of stuff is going on just outside of sports is changing for the worse.
You ain't never lied.
Right.
You may never lie. It's right before,
But that's
right
interesting you
before
brought that
I.
up, man. This could be a this could be an easy way out for Dame if he wanted to get out without looking like the villain and be in a better situation. I don't know what he really
Man.
thinking, but
But will that take it? Will that have? Will that follow him? No, no. Will that follow him?
but you can't. No, it won't follow him if the people forcing him out. That ain't his fault. The optics not bad on him if people
No,
forcing
not
him out.
necessarily,
You get what
Sal.
I'm saying? Because
Not necessarily. Not
if everybody look
necessarily.
at it like they wanted him out.
Yeah, but
I'm
and
just
that's what
saying
I'm
from what
saying.
information
He'll
I
be
know.
remembered. He'll be remembered for that. It's just like how you remember Jason Kidd for the domestic violence situation. It's just like you remember
Or
certain players for the
maybe
weed
I'm gauging this
situation.
wrong.
You said what?
Maybe I'm gauging this wrong. Can you tell the story again? I said maybe I'm gauging this wrong. Can you tell the story again? Because people are saying it's his fault for trying to get Billups there and not the
Hmm.
female coach. That's what you telling me.
Yeah, they're trying to blame him. Okay, this is what happened, man. Apparently, okay, Chauncey Billups had ended up getting a job or whatnot, but they were saying that it was supposed to be. He said that he wanted if didn't get Jason Kidd, then he was gonna go ahead and take Chauncey, but the next person that was in line was either her and from my understanding it was D'Antoni. I don't know if that's just a rumor, but the female was in line or whatever. But Dame said he wanted either Jason or Chauncey. Well, the people found out about that, and so they started excoriating Dame, saying that okay, and start bringing all this. And of course, you got a lot of feminists and stuff like that getting into that and stuff like that. Which I ain't gonna go down that road, but that's what ended up happening. And now it's like they trying to force it upon like it was Dame's fault for her not getting the job or whatnot.
I mean, the way I look at it, I mean, I think short term it might have you might be have a point, but long term you can look back at a situation like that, and you can't fault if the people pushing them out for that. You can't fault him, and from a long term perspective, maybe short term, but
Who got the job in New Orleans?
that's a
Oh, we still don't know.
Nah, that nobody. I haven't got anything on New Orleans yet. So far, it's been Boston, Portland, Indianapolis, and Dallas.
So is Jason Kidd going to Dallas?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jason Kidd been in Dallas.
yeah, he's going to Dallas.
That's crazy.
That's why you gotta hit my notifications, man. Big who or hit the
Oh yeah,
notification button.
I be getting some of them, but I don't get all of them.
Yeah, it's YouTube, man. It's YouTube.
Whenever you see me commenting on it before you even start, then I know. Then you know I got it.
Right, yeah, because I saw you and you and South Solitical, y'all commented one time, before, man. It'd be YouTube. It's hit or miss with it, man. But South, you get it now though, man. Or what do you think now? Now that you've heard it from, you've heard it that way. No,
With who, Polo?
no, I was talking to South. I guess
no.
he
Now
wanted
what
me.
you say?
No, no,
I was
I was
doing something.
just
What you say?
no, no. I was just saying, do you get it now, or you still think it won't follow him?
Yeah, I get it. I thought you I thought you heard my response. You must didn't hear me respond. I said short term, I think it might look bad on him, but as time go by, I don't think it's something that will stick. You get what I'm saying?
Right. I think it will stick with him long term. Not so long term to the point where okay, he not gonna get in the damn Hall of Fame or nothing like that because he didn't really comment on it or anything like
No,
that.
no, no. I'm
Like
saying
like a
we only
like a
speaking
Tim
in the
like a Tim
perspective of the
Hardaway
fans.
situation.
I don't think it's gonna be an issue long term. Like it'll be something maybe a year or two would be a problem, but afterwards, like really, come on, man. He done a lot for y'all organization. You know, I don't think it's gonna have a long term if that's really what it is. You know, it ain't like he came out and said, "I don't want no woman, female coach coaching me." That's a whole other conversation. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
That could be
and
a
see,
problem. He didn't do nothing like that.
and look at it like this, y'all. Now people's true colors are starting to show. It's like, damn, now you finna just turn. That's how fans be, man. Like they love you one minute and then they hate you the next, man.
That's why you can't. That's why you can't play the game for the fans. You play the game for yourself, the love of the game, and the work of your craft. And then, secondly, you can play it for the people who want to watch. But it starts with you.
Man, hey, look, you could have, man, a big who young and South political nigga. You could throw these motherfuckers a barbecue every weekend. They be eating your barbecue and shit. The next minute,
Hey,
them
that's my
motherfuckers be
barbecue.
ready to get rid of your ass.
Hey, that's my barbecue.
Man, they love you 1 minute, they hate you the next.
Yeah. And they talk shit about you on Twitter and all that
Yeah,
shit.
like you my favorite player. Then that's fuck you. Whoa, hold on. Wait, what?
Like, man,
Like,
man, I
damn,
can't
nigga, you
stand
just
that
had a
nigga
ribs
Polo,
plate
man.
the
He
other day,
stacked
man.
the
What
dick.
the fuck?
Like in a second.
I can't stand. I can't stand Polo, man. That dude stacked the dick. He ain't doing it the right way, man. Can't stand that nigga. Nigga, he on YouTube making all his money now. Man, can't stand him. He didn't do it the right way, so his money is in vain.
Yeah, man. They quick.
That's
They
how it
quick to
works, man.
turn it back on you in a heartbeat, man. But I was like, man, because you don't know that these guys be out there in the community doing, charitable events, stuff like that. Be with their kids and stuff like that. So, that's time that they don't really have to spend with y'all. So I was like, man, you wasn't with me from the beginning. You just here, just to try to use me. What that shut up and dribble mentality.
Oh man, sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Look at how Cleveland done LeBron. Gave him 7 years. As soon as he left, they burned everything. OKC done it to the rent too. They might do a little bit of that to Damian if he leaves. Burn your
Nah,
jerseys, all that. We don't see.
I don't know about that.
What you mean? What you mean you don't know? You don't
I
think
don't
they'll
think
burn
like
his jersey? We
that.
done seen a lot of players in recent times
But
get their
that's
jersey
solely
burned.
They burned Joe Harris jersey and that motherfucker, man. That nigga just had a bad series.
No, when it gets to playoff, like I'm gonna take this out. Check this out. Like
But
They
you
did
see,
to the boy
like
Ben
hold
Simmons
on.
too.
Like you
well,
see,
he must have been.
hold on. Like you see, like say Isaiah Thomas one. When he got traded to Cleveland, did the Celtics burn his jersey? No, they just said thank you. I feel like that's how they
We're talking about a recent. We talking about a recent time.
Yeah, that's what I said. They're gonna say thank you. In recent
Well,
time, they're gonna say thank you, thank you, because what he had done for Portland, done for Portland, they're not gonna be bad. They're not gonna do that. Just that ball, that Braun and and the Durant was totally different situations. Because OKC, they like, oh man, you left. You left Westbrook, man. We don't want you like
it
that.
just depends on how. No, it just see what you not realizing. What you're saying is it depends on how talented the player is. The more
That's
talented
not
player,
what
the
I'm saying.
more
That's not. I think
possibilities that's gonna happen. Because, but if Magic, Bird, Jordan, and all them left their team during their time, they would have burnt their jersey. especially in modern times, man.
They didn't do Westbrook like
Definitely disagree because
They
he
would have
gave them
burnt
championship. He gave them. They both gave him championships. I'm not talking about talent. I disagree on that. It's about the situation. What type of situation is this man is that made the fans be like, you know what, I hate him. It's this type of situation. It's not just talent. You know, it's not just talent.
The greater you are, the more they're gonna hate you when you leave. That's what I'm trying to get you to see. The greater you are, the more they're gonna hate you when you leave.
It's not the Grady Wall. It's just that what you did is going get the
If Steph
fans.
Curry leave Golden State, bro, they gonna burn his jersey.
No, he would not.
Trust
Totally
If he
disagree
would
on
have leave,
that. I totally disagree on that either. Because what he had gave for my bad, stupid Golden State. He gave them championships. You know, everyone say love him. They'll say thank you. Like it's totally different. I said it's the type of situation is in. For Portland, they might not get mad unless what Dame done something. Unless Damon does something that the fans ain't gonna like. You know what I'm saying?
like when Kawhi left.
that's what Polo just said, didn't he?
Polo, you said that?
Did they burn?
Said what? Said what?
You said the same thing I'm saying.
You said what?
No, because I'm saying the situation. He said they might burn. I said they're gonna burn unless Damon does something that got the fans, that made the fans triggered in the court. Not
Yeah, and I was gonna say that. Hold on, y'all. Now that y'all bring that up, I had to cut in. I'll let y'all get back to cooking. I think like with LeBron's situation, I might be wrong, but they wouldn't have never burnt his jersey if he would have like went on TV and said, I'm gonna take my talents to Sabri. I think that's what really had inflamed everybody to do something like that. But I don't think that if he would have just said, okay,
I
hey,
agree
I'm
with
out
you,
or
but they
something like
burned
that.
his jersey when he left again.
Huh?
His jersey when he left again, though.
They
burned his
burnt
jersey
his
when he
jersey
left
when he
again.
left again.
They did it twice.
I don't remember him. I remember the first time they burnt it. They burnt it twice.
I don't remember that one.
They burnt it twice, South. I only saw it one time.
One time. I don't know that.
I just
It
remember
wasn't to the
because I remember
same.
like
See,
it
it
was
wasn't to the
yesterday.
same capacity.
That's one of the first things. That's
No,
one of
the
the first
first
times I
time-
ever seen anybody jersey burnt before.
Yeah, they burnt.
It wasn't to the same capacity as the first time. Now,
But either way, I think that's stupid. But anyway, y'all get back to it.
yeah. But yeah, I was asking, didn't they burn Kawhi jersey too? Was that Kawhi? No, they didn't do that to him.
In San Antonio, no.
They said thank you.
Oh, they did?
No, they didn't. They gave I said Kawhi gave
Toronto.
gave them a championship. That's what like. Why would they burn the jersey?
Did San Antonio?
I don't know about San Antonio. I don't know.
They burnt it in Toronto.
I don't know that. He said San Antonio. I don't know San Antonio.
I know. Toronto don't even. They don't have that type of vibe in Canada.
No, they respected that man. That man gave him a championship. I don't know why would they burn their jersey.
Yeah, they brought. Yeah, exactly. Young and South.
I heard somebody
they brought him his only championship.
Nah, I don't remember him Toronto burning their jersey.
No, I heard somebody say it, and I was just asking, did they burn it? I don't remember this.
When I said I don't know,
I was just asking.
burn it.
But I know Durant.
That would be weird if they
Durant
do.
and LeBron.
Hey, Big Who, when what's his name left the Clippers, did they burn his jersey?
CP3?
Blake Griffin.
Oh no, I don't remember nobody burning no jersey. It wasn't even a left. They traded his.
Yeah, they traded him. Yeah.
They traded for Detroit. Yeah.
I was just trying to see if anybody burned any Clippers jerseys.
Not that I know of that I remember.
That's gonna be crazy if they win the championship, man.
Yo, so recently it's been Durant and LeBron.
Yeah. Yeah, for them.
And Ben Simmons.
I don't even know. I don't
Yeah,
even know why they would do that to
they-
Durant. Durant got he got a restaurant in Oklahoma.
Did it get shut down?
Nah, it's still going.
Mhm.
It's still going in OKC. He still got. That's his business.
Yeah, I said not outside the court, inside, like what they did in the court, or probably outside the court for like Durant and LeBron.
That's stupid, man.
now I
I hate
do
money.
agree with you a little bit, but you don't think they would burn Steph Curry if he left in free agency?
Somebody got some background noise.
No, they would
Somebody
not.
got some background
To me,
noise.
they would not burn Steph. To me, they would not burn his jersey. No.
I think that'd be a good one.
No, I don't think they would burn Steph jersey. Not unless let's say South and Young and Big Who South. Steph Curry. He come out with a statement like dissing the fan base or saying something like that. Then they gonna be outraged.
Exactly.
Him leaving, they wouldn't do that.
That's why I said it's like if they do something to get the fans triggered, it means like, oh yeah, like with Polo said, they'll turn on you quickly.
If he went to a certain team, then yeah. If he
Like
went to
a rival,
team,
like Cleveland, like if you join.
Yeah, if he went to the Lakers,
that nigga playing devil's advocate for real.
Like Cleveland,
that'd definitely be a problem.
Hey, that's a good ass question. Hey, South, you do some shit like that, wouldn't you?
If you went to Cleveland or Lakers with LeBron, yeah, I think
said what?
Yeah, I think they're gonna hit him. Yeah, I think they're gonna hit him. Yeah,
that's fucked up, man. That nigga come out there in a Cleveland jersey, nigga.
Woo! I understand why he went to Cleveland because he's from there, yeah. But if depends if he joins Cleveland or like if he teammates with LeBron, I think they gonna hate him. Man.
I mean, Trez went to LA Lakers.
Yeah, but that's different.
Hey, Big Who, did y'all burn Trez jersey?
No, I don't think we burnt it.
Yeah, y'all probably didn't care. Y'all like whatever. Y'all got Kawhi. That's what.
Y'all fan base don't care enough.
Yeah,
care enough what players do.
Because y'all didn't care because y'all didn't have Kawhi. Y'all had Kawhi and PG. That's why y'all said no. You can go if you go. We got these two guys. As long as we got Kawhi and stuff, they good. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Now Kawhi was the lead. Go back to the East with the Clippers. The Clippers burn his jersey.
Nah. Well, you gotta ask Big Who that. Big Who.
I don't know. That might be some problem.
What happened?
Yeah.
They said, "Would you burn Kawhi?"
They rearranged a lot of stuff to get Kawhi.
You said, "Well, we burn Kawhi jerseys if he left."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Some people might feel some type of way, but shit.
They were like, "Yo, you were supposed to stay. Get us a championship."
You from?
Hey, the way shit going now, you never know what might happen. But I think he gonna stay though.
Yeah, that's his home. LA is his home. He's from there.
I think he want to stay close to home.
Yeah, he ain't really.
I just think about what is the future for Kawhi.
That's
not gonna be long, man.
What is the future for Kawhi?
His knees are really deteriorating, man.
Get back healthy with the knees.
That's not. I mean, it's gonna be healthy to as much as he can, but it's not gonna. It's only gonna get worse, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be very worried about.
He done had 3 surgeries in the past 5 years.
Yeah, that's very, very scary.
If I'm not mistaken.
I love the way Drew Holiday is D'ing up Trae Young, man.
Yeah, I saw the yesterday game. Yeah, I know it's gonna be a blowout.
He did an excellent job on Trey Young, just like Patrick Beverly did an excellent job on D Book.
Oh,
Yeah, he made him miss a couple of shots. And he
Bucks
was
is
like,
they
ball
gonna
out
burn
of
you
hand,
down,
too.
man. They caught fire yesterday. Everybody was hitting. Lopez. You
oh my
had
God,
what you call
Lopez,
Portis come in,
Bobby
drop.
Portis, T.J. Tucker, Giannis, Middleton. They just went. Sheesh.
That undercut though, man, that was something
And
vicious,
the
man.
thing about it,
That could have been real bad, man.
I still
Hey,
haven't seen that. What you was talking
Payne
about?
is
'Cause
out
I was on
tonight. Cameron Payne
screen.
is out, huh?
He's out. Ooh.
Campaign, yeah. But he was up in there
That's
trying
a
to,
good
he
sign
was
for
trying to
y'all.
get his ankle right though. He was up in there doing ankle exercises and stuff. He looked like he was moving okay though.
Yeah, that's huge. That'd be used also Suns losing a point guard.
I like campaign, man. Campaign.
Mr. Payne.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
when
What
that
he
dude
look like?
going, they tough
Dude
to
from
beat.
what did Two Raw call him? Young Marty Marr. Marty Marr. Shout out to Two Raw for TV, man. Yeah, man. I think the Clippers might end up winning. Devin Booker, I like the fact that Devin Booker had came out and said, "Okay, I'm not gonna blame me shooting bad on my mask or my broken nose." That shows that he's mature. That shows a mental maturation. You know what I'm saying? He could have been like, "Oh no, it's my mask," but he accepted the fact that he didn't shoot that good. What y'all think about that?
Stand up guy.
I think the man played the issue in it, but you as a player, you can't make the excuse.
No excuses. He stepped on the floor.
No, you understand what I'm saying. Me as a fan of the game, I can look and say it more than likely had an effect on how he played. But yes, him as the player can't go out there and do that. That's just not
Oh yeah,
accountability. You get what I'm saying?
yeah. Facts.
Yeah, that was my concern going into this game. I felt like I seen because they fucked his nose up, man. I'm like, damn, they fucked that nigga up. So I was like, I had a feeling that was going to be a concern on his play going into that game. Man, he didn't play that well. Not just because of that mask, possibly, but they did, bring the physicality to them and D'd up. Now, I ain't taking that away from y'all. Y'all did play some deep. The refs let y'all play ball. Everybody bounced out. What's going on? That me?
I think Big Who fell out.
Bounced out.
Now I hope,
But yeah,
man.
that is big. Payne not playing.
Yeah, man. They need his backup. He's been doing a good job, man. Backing up Chris CP3. He done a good job, man.
And be honest with you, some games he played better, outplayed CP3. But they still need CP3 leadership.
Yeah, his veteran savviness.
And that's
Shit, man. I'm about to.
yeah.
Yeah, he going they need man, they need his veteran savviness. I don't want CP3 to be eliminated though. I would like to see at least him get to the finals, but we'll have to see what happens, man, because now the Clippers got the
It's,
momentum.
I'm, I'm, my heart is with seeing CP3 win a chip, but my mind is like, I can't see nobody beating this Bucks team that just wear you down and just play gritty.
It, it's
You know.
it's like young
And
and soft man.
I
Those
don't
should
know
have.
who can stop Giannis.
You talking about the Bucks? Oh well, yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
Giannis is a beast, man.
I don't see nobody left in the playoffs stopping Giannis. And like I've been saying since the playoffs started, I've been watching it. I think we're seeing Giannis mature as this playoffs go along. He
Right,
figuring it out. He figuring it out. You know what I mean?
right.
He figured out what he need to do to help his team the most. Everybody get caught up in this nostalgia. He ain't closing the game, shooting. He ain't got no bag. Look, man. Everybody, what makes another great player great is not the same that make another the other players. Every player is great in different ways, man. I get sick of that. He ain't got no step back jumper. All this so crazy shit.
Yeah, keep
But
the
you know
same
what? Ain't
energy.
nobody stopping him right now, whether he got a step back or not.
Keep that same energy for him. What you say, young my brother? You were saying something, young? Young, you there, bro?
I'm I'm
I
still
think.
here. I'm off the Bluetooth now.
Are you about to be out, bro?
No, no, you can't hear me.
Yeah, I can. I was seeing if Young had fell out. I see him on the panel, but I just I wasn't getting no response from him. I didn't know if he was trying to talk though.
Oh, yeah, I didn't say nothing because I was wondering why you. But like I said, man, right now, whether you like how Greek playing the game or not, he's unstoppable right now. He's been the most unstoppable force in the playoffs right now.
That's what man. I've been telling people about. Hey, South. If you look at my vids, man, I I've been all for Greek, man. Especially about I just love the way he approaches the game. I love the way he approaches the game, man.
Yeah,
Like his
you could.
approach. If everybody looked at Greek's approach, like we'll have a lot more successful individual. You can have all the talent in the world, but if your approach ain't right and your work ethic, you don't have that in you, man. You won't be as successful. And you don't
And
even have to have a knockdown jumper or wet jumper, none of that other stuff. He just doing it just like how True the King said. He doing it by just mainly being a slasher.
but this the thing. Like I said on the last stream, his desire to win, his the organization he with has the same desire to win as he does. That's why they're in that position. People try to act like it's only on the player. Some great players go to team where their desire to win supersedes their franchise. You know, they put the right pieces and they work to get the right people around him to be successful.
Yeah.
It's a two go, man. You just can't have a great player and have a franchise that just want to just keep their head above water, just sell tickets. That ain't gonna work, man.
Hmm.
That's not
Yeah,
gonna get it done.
yeah, Milwaukee has, I think I started seeing, because I don't know if you noticed, South. Milwaukee was really, really. I'm I'm talking about even after the Lou Alcindor days. when they won that chip with the Big O and Lou Alcindor, whatever. But in the like 80s, Milwaukee was a real competitive squad, man. They were
Yeah, they
always
wanted from
always
the
in the hunt.
they like one of them unsung teams from the 80s that a lot of people don't know about because they didn't get it done. But they went against so many tough teams, like
Right.
the Sixers in Boston.
But it's just like they get swept like up under the carpet, man. Like I'm like, man, shoot, man, they was nice back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, they were like really slept on.
It was just, man, the 80s was just tough, man. A lot of great teams.
Hmm. I remember. You remember Alvin Robinson?
Yeah, Alvin Robinson, yeah.
Yeah, Alvin Robinson. Of course, Kiki. Terry Cummings.
Shitty Valkyries.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sydney. Yeah.
Really, to be honest with you, Milwaukee's always been an organization that's been trying to do the best to put a winning team out there on the court, to be honest with you, over the years.
Even when they had that, because they got Vin Baker
Yeah,
on the
and
staff. Even when they had like Vin Baker and they
Baker,
tried to,
Big Dog, Ray Allen,
yeah, Ray Allen, all them, man,
Aaron
they
Purcell.
tried to stay somewhere. Just
My mind you, like when Gary Payton went there, with Gary Payton and Anthony Mason and Sam Cassell, they was in the playoff.
I forgot Terry Porter played for them too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Michael Redd, Simmons, Joe Smith.
Yeah, Michael Redd, man. What happened to that fool, Michael Redd?
he had one of them like 2 or 3 year runs like Gilbert Arenas. Then
What he doing now?
died off.
Yeah, he was a shooter.
Yeah, that shot that come back.
He
But
was
he
a
was,
shooter. Oof. Mm-hmm.
you think
You think what?
hey, I know this is y'all gonna trip out when I shot it. Y'all think he a Hall of Famer?
Michael Redd.
Michael Redd?
Yeah.
No.
He had a few good years.
You trying to put everybody in the Hall of Fame.
Yes, you want to do that? Put Steve Kerr in the Hall of Fame.
Hey, we gotta ask though. Hold on, because he was a gold medalist, so
Polo gonna have everybody in the Hall of Fame.
Like,
but you have to ask, man, because a lot of these people, because for his career, he averaged 19.
Yeah.
Listen.
Polo, you
No. Hold on. No, because now I gotta check you on this right here, Sal. Listen. Okay, his first 3 years, he averaged 8.2, 4.4, 11.9, right? Then 2008, 21.2, 2007, 22.7, 2006, 26.7, 2005, 25.4, 23 in 2004, 21.7 in 2003. That nigga had a good like 7 7 years, 6 years where he was averaging over 20.
How many years he played? How many years did Fred play?
But his career was cut short due to, I think, with injuries.
Yeah.
How many years he played?
I think South is right on this one. He might not get in just on the premise that it was cut short. But when he was in Milwaukee, he was a 20-point scorer, man.
Oh my God, man. Michael.
That's why I don't see Penny Hardaway getting in.
Yeah, I think the NBA
Yeah,
would.
I think Penny should get in just for him doing the college in his first couple of years in the league.
I don't think he's gonna get in there.
I think they're gonna put him there. I think they're gonna put him there.
Let me see.
But then again, it's like Tony Kukoc in there. That just I know it's from that international shit, but it's just like Tony Kukoc in there. But Tim Hardaway ain't in there.
Oh, because certain things when he said that like that made him not be in the Hall of Fame like ridiculous.
It's just stupid.
Just ridiculous.
Hall of Fame ain't based on what you say, it's based on your play.
I mean, a lot of people feel like this. As great as T Mac was, a lot of people don't feel like he should be in there.
Yeah.
I mean, do y'all feel like T Mac should be in there? I love T Mac as a player. I don't think he should have been like no first ballot though.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said he should be first ballot. Nah, I don't think he should.
I mean, he is one of the few players that can say they average 30 points a game in a season.
Yeah, that was great. But look at Weber. Weber made it to the Western Conference Final and went up against a juggernaut.
Who's saying Weber don't supposed to be there? I ain't never said Weber don't supposed to be in there.
No, but I'm just saying he should have been in there a long ass time ago, especially for his collegiate tenure, and then especially how he broke out into the league. He had a better rookie season by far than T Mac did.
Hey, I ain't arguing against no Weber, bro. I agree with you.
Nah, I think Weber deserved to be in the Hall of Fame.
Should have been in there a long time ago.
Ooh.
Yeah. Did he average 20, 10, and 4 his whole career? 10 years now?
Yeah.
That ain't Hall of Fame. I don't know what is.
Hey, and South and Young, he revolutionized. I repeat, he revolutionized the power forward position. People talk about Garnett. It was Weber, man.
You gonna put it like that? Is Rasheed in the Hall of Fame?
Ooh, he's not in. But that was another question I was gonna ask South and Young. What about Sheed, man?
Yeah, that's what I said. I'll put Rasheed in the Hall of Fame.
Man, that's a tough one, man. But it's hard not to say. It's hard not for me not to say these people can't be in when Tony Kukoc in there. It's like the bar being lowered. To me, I know everybody want to count this, his international play, but it is hard for me to, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up, Goat Mike?
Kevin Johnson still ain't in the Hall of Fame?
No, he's not in the Hall of Fame. He
man.
He was supposed to be with AI Shaq, but they didn't vote. They didn't get him in. So
man, that's crazy right there. Are you telling me Tony Kukoc in there before Kevin Johnson, Tim Hardaway, the killer crossover, man, multi All-Star, one of the top point guards of the 90s. He not in there. That's crazy, man.
How much did he average for his career, Sal?
Who?
Rasheed Wallace?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You got it, Young?
I got it.
I know it's gonna be hard for Sheed to get in there. He got a bad reputation.
Well, because of the technical fouls.
Man, for the referees, but you still gonna be in there. To me, you gonna be in there. For me, it's whole career. His whole career is like 14.4. His whole career, but I feel like he only averaged 20 in Atlanta for 1 year.
She was always perceived as a player that was better than his numbers. I kind of feel like Rasheed didn't live up to his expectation because of his attitude. But you know what could get him in there? You save him. I mean, that Piston year, being a part of a team like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If Ben and Richard gonna get in, I think Phillips and Rasheed might be next.
Yeah. Larry Brown really quantified a lot of trouble players' careers, man. He really did.
Is Larry Brown in the Hall of Fame?
That nigga, he averaged 14.4 and 6.7.
How many years?
He had that 1 year in Atlanta. I think he was hurt. No. That was when. What the fuck happened? What happened? Okay, I know what happened. Went to Detroit. Man, played 1 year in Atlanta. Yeah, went to Detroit. Okay, so what would you say his best years were in Detroit or in Portland, though?
I would say Portland. He was in his prime, but
you think it was Portland? Okay.
The thing about
he scored his highest when he was in Portland, but I think that him being on that championship squad in Detroit
might help him get him fame. Because that was an epic run for them, man. Nobody expected them to win, especially when they met the Lakers.
Yeah,
you know, that's why I said Larry Brown has kind of propelled troubled players or controversial players' careers.
Some of them he did. No AI, no Rasheed, the Pistons to play with the Pistons.
Charlie Billups he had a troubled career.
I said one of the Pistons team. I said one of the Piston teams. AI. He really helped them guys became what they are. So you got to give them. I got to give.
We don't look at Charlie Billups the same if he ain't a championship MVP.
I got to get hats off that man for doing that. So.
We wouldn't look at Billups in the same light if he wouldn't have went to the finals and played like that and got an MVP. He'd be looked at as everybody would say, "You remember the old Billups? They lost in the finals to the Lakers in 2004." But the fact that they beat that team, man, it's a whole different outlook. And the fashion they beat them in like less than 6 games. Nobody seen that coming. Nobody seen that coming. I remember when that tipped off, I was like, dang, man, we finna see the Lakers finna win another chip.
Congratulations, 2004 Detroit Pistons.
And then that game 5 when they were blowing them out, I'm like, man, this shit is crazy. That's I think that might possibly, get Rasheed in there eventually. I don't know, man.
It's gonna get all of them. Yeah, it's gonna get Billups, Hamilton, Rasheed them there. They gonna get up there.
Billups ain't got in there yet.
Oh, he gonna get up there.
But see, Ben was gonna get in there because he got individual accolades.
Yeah, Ben was gonna get up there. Anyway.
I think both Ben and Okay, Ben is he's gonna get in regardless, but
He already
Billups,
in. Yeah, he already in. Yeah.
yeah, Ben is gonna get in. But the thing about with Billups is, he was good and everything, but he's just not to me. He's not first ballot.
Yeah, he ain't. I don't
We
say
ain't saying people gotta be first ballot. We just talking about where they get in.
he ain't. Yeah.
No, no, no.
He,
No, I understand that, but it's like some people feel like they should be. Some people feel like some of the players should be in there, like either first ballot. Some people feel like they shouldn't be first ballot. Like with the T Mac thing, I don't feel like he should have been like a first ballot. It should
T
have
Mac
took
was
him a
first ballot.
long, long time to get in there. And I love T Mac, but
You
he
know, him
just
I mean, what do you call it? Sports commentator now probably helped a little bit too.
you think so?
I mean, from my understanding, them some of the people that vote on a lot of this stuff. So I wouldn't be shocked if that helped as well. His relationship.
Politics.
You can't never outrule politics. Come on, we too old, Polo. Now you can't never outrule
Man,
politics.
yeah, look at you, man. What's it called? What you call that? Seniority.
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 Somebody said seniority.
Hold
What the hell
on.
they talking about seniority?
Seniority. Nah, look, because look, okay, okay, in Orlando. I actually, and I'm gonna be real with you. I actually like the way that he played in Toronto better than he did in Orlando. I'm just being honest with you. I like him being a playmaker when he was with Vince.
Yeah.
Um,
He was asked to do
but
more in Atlanta on a bad team.
Yeah, because Grant was hurt. Grant was dealing with injury, so he had to.
yeah, he had to pick up the slack.
Yeah.
But I think him doing what he did in Houston, that even just that
He
one
just kind of
game,
hurt
that
him,
was
didn't
epic.
Yeah, he just got hurt. He was dealing with injuries when he was Houston.
he? Houston hurt him some,
Yeah.
not getting out of the first round. That's what hurt him. Well, we can't say
Yeah.
it hurt him because he in there, but it hurt how people ideally see him with other greats.
I mean, it did a little. No, it did a little because he was dealing with injuries. Him and Yao.
Now,
Yao was
I,
dealing with injuries.
I
Yeah.
can start some controversy right now, and I done kind of said it before. I don't think Polo was paying attention to me.
Why you always
Be
think
honest,
somebody ain't paying attention to you?
I done said it before. I think McGrady was more skilled than Kobe. He wasn't. I'm not saying he was a better player.
Um, I heard
Hell no.
no,
He was Kobe competition. That was Kobe's competition. He
it
definitely
was. You right, son.
it was. Cause they was
But
both got that out of high school and
He can handle the ball better. He
them
can shoot.
skills.
He
Yeah.
can shoot better.
footwork wise, Kobe had the edge on him though.
But the
And
thing
and
about
move and
Kobe, he
moves
didn't have
wise,
no
he
talent.
had Kobe had way more in his bag. But in terms of feel for the game, T Mac had better feel for the game.
And the thing
What you
about it
think?
is, T-Mac was the most skilled player without any intangibles. That's what he lacked.
Yeah.
No leadership skills and intangibles. To me, he was more skilled, just a natural skilled player than Kobe. And Kobe talked about it before on his interview. If y'all listen to Kobe, he said, "Man, this dude way more skilled than him."
Yeah. That was Kobe
But he's
competition.
like,
That was his
yeah,
competition. That
Yeah,
like,
T Mac
he
invited him
he was
to.
because Kobe said he's like me but taller. That's what Kobe said. He was like me but taller.
he could handle the ball better and he could shoot better.
Hey,
But he
hey,
just don't
Sal.
have the stuff that make you take you to the next level. What?
Hey, Sal, and Young, he invited he T Mac invited Kobe to the camps and stuff.
Yeah.
He used to invite him to the camps that they
Yeah,
were
they
having
was
like
close.
a
They was
beach
very
camp.
close. Yeah.
Yeah, they were close.
Mhm.
Yeah, he talked about that when
But
he
he couldn't
passed.
stand Vince Carter though.
Because he was in
He
shadows.
couldn't
He was in, like I understand, T man, like being in your cousin's shadows. You know, who won slam dunk champion. and now Toronto's calling him Air Canada. He's
Just think if they could have made that
I'm
work.
talking about Kobe. I'm talking about Kobe. Him and Ben.
Kobe.
Yeah. You remember that? They didn't on the court. It was a competitive thing.
Yeah, Vince was kind of got mad at. Vince was kind of being salty towards him when Kobe had 81. Yeah, I remember when Kobe had 81, Vince had made a comment like,
Oh, okay, that's another one. A South and young Vince Carter.
oh yeah, he gonna be in Hall of Fame. Yeah,
First ballot.
first ballot.
Yeah.
It depends.
I know I get on South nerves about that. Man, it don't matter if it's first ballot or not. He got in.
It don't matter. Like he's in Hall of Fame.
But we having that conversation though. You kind of bounced in like we were saying. People got to be first ballot. But we got to take this into consideration. You got to. Sometimes it come down to who becoming available, qualified. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you come first ballot when you come up with people like who, some of the top players, okay. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna push you back anyway. Sometimes people get pushed back because when you done had Kobe, Garnett, and the Duncans come available, like you ain't gonna beat them. I don't care how long you been waiting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like when Dirk get ready, you gotta think about like Dirk.
Yeah, he gonna be up there soon. First ballot. That's first ballot right there. Dirk first ballot.
Yeah.
Well, Vince, I feel like he gonna get up there because the dunk contest, especially the dunk contest. And
Joe Johnson.
I said
Joe. That's an interesting right there.
I got some good ones, man.
All right, give me another one.
Listen, and I know y'all gonna trip out when I said Terry Cummings.
I don't know. Nobody. See if I can come with a nasty one on you.
Yeah, I got one in the bank. I'll wait.
Jeff Hornacek.
Tony Parker.
Know about
Oh
that.
yeah, absolutely.
All right then. Okay, you said some Madam Ginobili.
Absolutely.
Ginobili, is he came up here? Ginobili came up because I was talking about that when they were doing this Tony Kukoc. I'm like, how Ginobili ain't got in?
Yeah, that's what I said. I said Madam Ginobili because he
like,
said, "Yeah." I said Madam Ginobili.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is he eligible right now?
I think next year. I mean, he should be. He should be next year, like round 2.
Hey, y'all. Boris Diaw.
Oh my! Now you just going.
Hold on, you just made me think of somebody though. Is Mike Bibby?
Oh, no. Mike Bibby, no. Since you said
Bibby?
since you said Boris Diaw, his son's teammate, Amari Stoudemire.
No, Mike Bibby though.
Yeah, Mike Bibby. I could see them putting him in there.
I don't know. Mike Bibby in the Hall of Fame.
Is he in there or not? I'm trying to see if he's in there because if he's
not in there.
Mike Bibby not in there.
He in the big 3, but he ain't no Hall of Fame.
But I said, what about Amari Stoudemire? We can put him in all of them.
That's a good one, though.
Oh man, Stoudemire should be in there. Come on.
Yeah.
Stoudemire had some good years, man.
Man, he took the league. He took the league by storm, man. He came in, bro. That nigga was dunking on Garnett and shit. That nigga was coming in like making his presence felt, man.
Yeah,
Mike Bibby a good one though. Mike, y'all telling me
that represent Florida on, bro.
Well, shoot, him and Peja, South.
Peja
Stojakovic. He led the league in 3-point percentage. I forgot how many years.
They got Valet Divac in the Hall of Fame, so
he got in.
Yeah, Valadiva got in.
Oh well, hell yeah, you better put Pedro in there.
Yeah, Valadiva, he got in. Dude.
When did Vladdy get up in that bitch?
Last year, 1 year ago. That was 2019. 2019. Hall of Fame.
Damn, I forgot about that shit. Damn.
Yeah,
What?
it was him, Ray Allen.
He got in there for
No.
evolving the game into flopping. That's what he got in there for.
Yeah. Damn,
It was.
I didn't even know that. Yeah, okay, Ray Allen. Yeah.
He was there. I don't know. Jason Kidd's there. Ray Allen was there. So.
And, I didn't even see. That's the thing. I didn't even see his speech. I usually make the enshrinement speech. I didn't.
But I'm gonna tell you what. You know what starts the most arguments, bro?
What?
Hold on, what you call the football? Talking about best players and best Hall of Fame players, bro. That started arguments when you start talking about football with this same stuff. Boy.
Yeah, you ready to touch on some football, man?
I mean, like,
nah, I was just thinking about it. We don't got to. We can stay on subject. It's just funny.
Yeah,
we
you
start
ready to
talking
talk about your boy Romo, huh?
Sonny
Man,
Romo.
you want to talk about Romo?
Nah, nah,
You
that's where you
want
want
to
to
talk
go.
about Sonny
Listen,
That nigga get defensive about some Cowboys, boy.
You think how bad can a quarterback be if he played what 10 plus years and he top 10 all time in passer rate? How bad can he be?
Hey,
to me, he had like I would say 2 good years.
He top 10 in passer rate all time.
Yeah.
right.
He can't be that bad of a quarterback.
He got some good numbers. I ain't gonna lie. Sonny Romo do have some numbers though. He put some good numbers.
Couldn't get it done in the red zone.
I mean, you said the playoffs? I thought you were going to say
couldn't get it done in the playoffs. Couldn't get it done in the red zone. Couldn't get it done under 2-minute drive.
What you talking about? I mean, Romo up there with a lot of comebacks now.
Right, in the regular season, yeah, that's great.
I feel like they could have got it done.
He was the greatest regular season quarterback ever, right?
I feel like he could have got it.
Yeah. That's Peyton Manning.
Yeah, behind. That's what I said, behind Peyton Manning.
But to me, for Sonny Romo, I feel like he could have got done with him, Jason Witten, Terrell Owens. That team was whew. This is what I be telling Polo. We had 2 or 3 years where we were like dead last in defense, and like at the bottom in rushing yards. So how you winning games if you dead last in rushing and them are dead last in defense? That means your quarterback got too much pressure for you to win games, man. You putting too much pressure on your quarterback to win games.
Come on.
That's not a recipe for winning as a team. I'm not saying Romo didn't have no bad games. He didn't have no bad games in that epic catch game against Dez. He didn't play bad that game.
That was a catch. That was a catch.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't play bad.
He had enough time. So he didn't have a bad game when he was fumbling and shit at the goal.
You had DeMarco Murray get Julius Peppers.
I'm asking you.
The ball.
He didn't have a bad game when he fumbled at the goal line. Hey, see, you don't want to talk about that type of stuff.
No, you be because you keep talking like
talk about the interceptions that he threw.
Bad in the playoffs every time we win.
I mean, part of it is getting. I mean, Tom Brady was able to muscle it up enough to get it done. And he didn't have the only top receiver that he ever had was Randy Moss.
Tom Brady is the GOAT, man. You can't compare nobody to the GOAT, man. Come on.
Oh, look at that. No, but I'm saying he a Hall of Fame. Don't do that. Don't try to move that goalpost. Don't even try that shit. Don't even try that shit. Don't even try that shit. I know soccer is on right now, though. Do not move that shit.
That man Polo said, nope.
I'm not gonna let you do that. Hold on. We'll compare. You just told me and sat up there and said that he's the top as far as numbers, right?
Who, Tony Romo?
Yeah.
No,
And then
yes,
you gonna try to hold him
that's
to
what you
the
said,
standard
right?
of
So
Brady, man. Come on. Ain't nobody on Brady level.
okay,
Come on. The 10
well,
Super Bowls, man.
but if you're going to talk about greatness, then he's going to be somewhere along the lines of there. If you're talking about
I can
greatness, you're
tell
talking
you the
about
top
Marino, you're
5 and
talking
top
about Montana,
10.
you're talking about Peyton Manning, you're talking about Johnny Unitas, you're talking about different quarterbacks.
Listen, you want to allude to the fact you want to keep throwing shots like he was a bad quarterback. All I said, he can't be that
No,
bad as you
he
think
was,
he
yeah,
is.
no. He was wonderful, but he just could not get it done when it mattered the most. It's just like when you say
And I'm
Steph
telling
Curry
you, it
was
wasn't
great
all
as he
about
was, he
him.
couldn't get it done when it mattered the most.
Listen, I'm just telling you, it wasn't all about him. It wasn't. Some
Oh,
game Romo played good. It just happened.
shit.
So Russell Wilson sure could get it done, and he was lagging on a lot of things. He didn't have the best receivers in the world. He had a running game and a couple with a nice
Just
defense.
here, bro. Just here.
I'm telling you, the 2 years we had a top defense, we went to the playoffs with Romo. We had a top defense that year. We played the Packers.
Marcus
And
Ward. I
then
forgot the Marcus Ward. And they had a good. Always had a good offense.
Michael Murray. Yeah, when we had a good running back and we had a good defense,
Marion Barber, yeah.
Romo played good.
Yeah, Marion Barber, yep. Yep.
It's, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
we were just a.
I was stacked. I was like, that was my.
When we got in the playoffs,
Sal, I'm just. Are you okay? Are you saying it just because he's a Cowboy, or you really truly believe that?
no, you don't. It's like you losing context when we start talking about Cowboys. You keep trying to make it seem like we lost because we had Romo out.
Look at him.
No, we lost up.
Look,
Romo
man.
lost the
Hey,
game,
you see those
but we
Cowboys
also
fans?
lost
You see
because
how? Hey, young. You see how they itching to get a
Hey, bro,
championship?
don't blame Fuller. Got blame Jerry Jones.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Jerry Jones.
When he
Hey, look,
in
hey, Sal,
2014,
man. I live out here, man. These Cowboys fans, they be so damn passionate, and they ain't been nowhere in how many
Yeah.
years?
No, I remember one Cowboy fan. Once they got like Ezekiel Elliott, they said, "No, we going to Super Bowl. Like we going to Super Bowl." And then next year, we still going to Super Bowl. We got Dak's back, bro. We going to Super Bowl. Once they get the Lamb, the rookie, they say we gonna get a Super Bowl. We got him though. Ezekiel, we going to Super Bowl. Dak's injured. We going to Super Bowl.
Now,
most
I will
fans,
say this though. I will say this, South. Okay, look. As much as you love Romo, he can't even. Man, Romo carried Dak's bags. That's how talented Dak is. He's head and shoulders above Romo on every level.
Why you
I'm not gonna say that. No,
why
let
you
me
say
explain.
that,
Listen to me.
Huh?
Dak is a better. I think Dak is a better leader than Romo. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
a better.
Leader.
He's a
Better leader,
better.
and
He's
showing
better
us
at getting it done. He's a better game manager. He doesn't force throws. He led the league in not having turnovers and pass efficiency for several weeks up until that game in New Orleans. Did not have a turnover, and he was a top 3 in passing rating in his young tenure.
Okay, you want to let me finish?
And they talk, and you know what they talk about? This is what pisses me off, South and Young. Oh, he's just a game manager. Shit, he's winning the fucking game. Why do you want him to sit up there and throw a long ball and do all this other shit that's not needed to be done? He don't need to do nothing else besides win the damn game. But see, when he does it under 2 minutes, when you need a score, guess what? Dak will run that bitch in a heartbeat, and he'll get it done in the clutch.
This is what I'm finna explain to you. When Dak, we had a little bit more structure when Dak entered the starting lineup. We had a little bit more structure. We had one of the top offensive lines, and we still had Dez. He had 1 year left in him, in which we made a run. You gotta remember when they implemented Romo into the starting quarterback. It was in week 5 when we were week 4 when Bledsoe got hurt and we were like 0-4. We were not that great of a team. and he was able to will us into the playoffs where he had that, that extra point, that epic extra point debacle. But more or less early in Romo's career, man, we were a terrible. We were only good because we had Romo. That's what I'm trying to get you to see. We were only relevant because we had Romo. But he was he came in a worse situation than Dak came. Because you remember they drafted Dak in the 4th round. And Romo was we were coming off going to the playoffs against the Packers. We had lost oh no, I'm wrong. No, Romo had got hurt the year before. He was getting them years where he kept getting hurt. But we had one of the best offensive lines. And he so happened to be drafted with Ezekiel Elliott, who had some of the greatest first 4 years of any young rookie running back. So you got to remember that well. When we had Romo, who was our running back, man? Our offensive line was atrocious then.
That's why Bledsoe when they had Zeke.
No, yeah. In 2006, when Romo came in our lineup, our
2006.
Yeah. And we still made the playoffs because of that. I mean, with Romo.
Y'all had Marion Barber.
Yeah, we had Marion Barber.
I said, I said when y'all had like Tony Britton, Marion Barber, T.O., Romo, and defense, you have DeMarcus Ware, and I forgot some corners.
When did DeMarcus Ware in 2006?
No, I'm not talking about 2006. I'm talking about the year after that. I feel like y'all should have went all the way with it.
Yeah, well, we had a good roster. We went in the playoffs.
Yeah,
we had that year. We had a young offensive line because we started drafting the right pieces we need, and we had opportunity to make a run then. But we had that game with the Packers with all that foolishness and all this going on there. We ended up losing.
Now Romo's sack percentage was 5.4 average.
That's very low.
Oh, he stayed in the pocket. Oh, I thought he was.
No, the thing about Romo was very elusive.
Okay.
He had that. They used to compare him kind of to Joe Montana. With Joe Montana, he'll let the edge rusher bear down on him, and then he'll reset on you. Right when you think you're about to sack him, he'll flip, reset, and then get rid of the ball. It's just Romo was put in a worse position. I still like Dak over Romo, Polo, because he's a better leader than Romo. His leadership skills are better than Romo. But Romo was propelled into a worse situation than Dak. We were a little bit more structured when Dak came into the starting lineup.
Right.
We had one of the best offensive lines, and we had just drafted the best running back in the draft.
I've always said this about Dak. I mean Tony Romo though. As far as him being gritty and him being tough, he was a tough quarterback.
Yeah,
he was real tough.
You remember when he broke his collarbone against the Giants? He was trying to get back in the game.
And the hand.
Yeah, he's tough. Yeah, he's very tough. Yeah, he's tough.
They just didn't put the right pieces around him to be successful. And the crazy shit that Jerry Jones started doing, because he would have probably had a better career if Jerry Jones didn't intervene.
Jerry would have stepped down.
Influenced Parcells to leave. Because you remember that was Parcells' guy. Parcells was grooming him till he was ready for him to start. Unfortunately, he had to bring him in after Bledsoe got hurt. But he was grooming him because he seen the potential in Romo. But he knew he wasn't ready. And I think he felt like he knew he didn't have the right personnel before he brought the Romo into it. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to wait till the right time. But you remember, Romo was killing it in preseason. We're like, who is this dude? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Killing preseason. But Romo was Our team was managed too bad at that time, man. I
Hey,
remember.
I think Tebow was a better quarterback than Romo.
Look at this nigga right here. Want to troll now?
Nah, I'm fucking
What you
around with you, South. You know, nah, Tony Romo, man.
you 49
He's gonna be in the Cowboys Ring of Honor. That you never know. He might get into the Hall of Fame though. Just off the premise of what you just said, Young and South and Young, he might get into the Hall of Fame. Off of the premise that okay, looking at his regular season numbers and him being up there all time in terms of passing rating.
Now you remember I looked at the Hall of Fame list and I changed my mind the last time we had this argument. But it's not easy getting in the football Hall of Fame. I started
Yeah,
looking at the list of quarterbacks. I was
yeah.
like,
Yeah, it's
he ain't
not
gonna
easy
get
to get
in.
that gold jacket, man.
Not in the NFL. I started looking at all them quarterbacks. I was like, I don't know if he gonna get in.
Man, who is that trainer that Paul George be always flirting with, man? Never mind. I ain't even tripping about this shit, man.
Who you say your team is, Polo? I keep
Tampa
forgetting.
Bay, baby.
Man, what?
Yeah, I know. People trip out. I got my robe to prove it, man. I've been having my robe for about 4 years.
You gonna sit here and get mad because I say something about Brady? And Brady done brought y'all second chip.
Hey, you know what?
Pulled
Hey,
y'all out
look,
the bathroom.
I like, man. I was with Tampa Bay, man.
Oh, I
When we
know what
was
it was.
getting
You didn't
made
do it the
fun
right
of, man.
way.
I'm talking about when we had Cadillac, nigga. I'm talking about when we finally got our chip in 2001 with Keyshawn, and with even though it was what's the name team, it was really Tony Dungy's team, but what's the name took over uh Gruden. That
Cadillac
wasn't
wasn't the
his
Super
team.
Bowl team, was
That
it?
was Tony Dungy's team.
Cadillac Williams went on that Super Bowl team, was it?
No, he wasn't. I'm saying before that. I'm talking about before that. I'm talking about the years, man. Even when I wasn't kind of like into him yet, but I remember, when we went winless. We
Oh,
were
you
over
don't like this
16.
chip because y'all didn't do it the right way.
Huh?
You don't like this chip because y'all didn't do it the right way, huh?
And hey, and guess what? Now, hey, Young and South. Now, guess what? They call us stacking the deck now because we got AB. But I wouldn't see it like that though because all of the guys that we got on there were expendable. Nobody wanted them. They were ready. The league was ready to get away from Sue. They were tired of him. New York had
That-
gave up on Jason Pierre-Paul. AB,
Yep.
man, they was ready to get rid of him. They didn't want him no more in in what's it called, Tom Brady in New England, and the coaching staff that we got, a lot of them guys, they came from
But
other places.
but since y'all won the Super Bowl, y'all stacking the deck. You see how niggas are, man.
Yeah, man, we was trying to get Von Miller too.
You can't win with no niggas.
We was
Just
trying to
because
get
y'all
Von Miller
won,
too, young. Hey, come on down there, Von. You know what I'm saying?
if y'all wouldn't have won shit, niggas wouldn't have gave a damn about none of them niggas on the team. As soon as y'all win, they stack the deck. Look at their roster. A nigga was arguing with me over there.
Man, come on, man. See when you winning, you know what I'm saying? You have control. Hey, what did you say, Sal? I think you were talking about this yesterday. You have sort of a control of what you don't want to do, so yes, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna stack the deck. Stacking the deck is different in football.
Bro, this stacking the deck it's a mask of people just not liking you. It's a mask. That's what I'm trying to get you to see.
In,
It ain't really real shit.
in football, nigga, nigga,
It's a
I'm gonna get the best lineman. I'm gonna get the biggest. Hey, look, I'm gonna have like three. I'm gonna have 3 all pros, man, on a receiving core.
If y'all wouldn't want shit, wouldn't nobody be studying none of them niggas.
Oh man, come on, man.
Am I lying? Come on, bro. If Tampa Bay wouldn't have won last year, Y'all got bounced in the first round. Nobody be talking about y'all
That's what
stacking
y'all
dick.
wanted, though. That's what they wanted. But see, I'm gonna tell you, I think Young knew this too. Shout out to Carcino too. Carcino for life, man. Um, Carcino has said this, and I agree with him about this. He put this in really total perspective. He said that the league was pushing for Brady versus Rodgers, but they wanted to do it in two, like as a Super Bowl. But when Tom Brady had made and went ahead and went in within the same conference or whatever, I guess they made it it made it even more easier. But the league always wanted. He was on point with that. The league wanted to see that matchup, and they got to see it. Brady versus Rodgers, because it's
Yeah,
always been like Rodgers is much more talented than Brady. He does this and he does that so much better. Well, let's see who really is the best quarterback, and Tom Brady came on top.
but you remember I was having this conversation last night to where the quarterbacks are equivalent to star basketball players, where they create this legacy facade with them, like nothing else encompass winning. You know what I'm saying? They do this with quarterbacks too, just like they do it with the top players in the league. They do it with the top players in the NFL. Am I lying? We talk about it right now.
No, you're right.
You know, that's just how they do it. The only thing is the NFL just don't give players the leverage to control the the uh the future of the NFL like basketball do. They don't give them that autonomy. They just, they still have that. It's still team oriented. People follow teams as parity. Any given Sunday. Tampa Bay was. Well, nobody talking about Tampa Bay winning no Super Bowl. They got a veteran quarterback. They signed a couple, and they in the Super Bowl. You know, is football just different, man. But y'all stacked the dick. Oh, Polo must have went out. Polo.
My bad, South. I had to switch up. I think Young fell out too, man.
But yeah, y'all stacked the dick. Since y'all won, y'all stacked the dick. Can nobody stand y'all now?
Look, man. I'm glad. I'm kind of glad that they're making the moves they do. But you got to think about it though, South. Those people didn't want to take a chance on those guys. Now we stacking the deck. They
Yeah, that's fine.
just be honest. And Donovan Sue, when he first came in, like he made his presence felt. He had one of the best rookie seasons ever as a lineman. Ever.
I know the
Ever.
Dominican School have been the journeyman. People didn't want to take a chance on him. They
It
just
was
felt
his
like
attitude.
he was out of his prime. Yeah,
It was his attitude, man. He was he was a rebel, man.
PL Paul ain't no premier defensive player now. Going into free agency, requiring y'all. If these guys was considered a prestige and still in their prime, y'all wouldn't have been able to sign them. You know what I mean?
Okay, but
They
we
wouldn't have been
did though.
available like this.
So
No,
what?
I'm saying they
What?
wouldn't have been readily available for y'all to get if they would, what I'm saying, still considered to be the prime players and can put up the production people expect them to do in their prime. No. But
Right.
since y'all won, y'all stacked the deck.
Oh Lord, you seem a little salty about that shit now,
No, I'm
Mister
just making.
Stack in the day.
I'm being redundant with it because it's just foolishness, man. To me, it's a way for people to indirectly hate on what a team or what people or a team or players do. That's why I keep I'm just marking the shit.
Yeah,
You know what I
I
mean?
mean, well, like to be honest with you though, I see, and you might disagree with me, so I see basketball. Like, no, you might agree with me. I see basketball and I see football. Totally different in terms of like not necessarily the team structure, but how how things are done. Because football, man, is more militant than what basketball is. Because man, it's so many different details and stuff like that. They go into football, so many different positions. There's so much stuff. It's like an actual lifestyle. You literally okay. I understand that you have to live, eat, shit, breathe basketball, but in football, think about it, nigga. Your ass got to go to their training camps are structured like a literally a boot camp, nigga.
I think the thing about it is what makes the biggest difference from basketball and other sports is most of the starting players on the field.
hmm
I mean, in basketball, you play both. You actively have to play both sides of the ball during the game, and, better, which means the better a player is at all aspects of the game, the more value you have. But in football, it's three phases of the game, and most of the time, players only play one, and maybe two if it's special teams. You get what I'm saying? So that's what
Right.
makes it's like there's more working parts. It's like
hmm
instead of you dealing with working on a four-cylinder engine versus dealing with a V12 engine. It's more valve, it's more spark, there's more to deal with, more you got to manage, it's more you got to diagnose if there is a problem. You know,
Right.
that's the big difference. Things that have to be more systematic and more working parts. That's schemes are more important in football because there's more moving parts. You know, not
That's
that's not
fact.
saying it's not important in basketball, but you know, you can do more reading and react in basketball than you can in football. You know what I mean?
I never really, in uh, with with football, man, because the 1 year that I had played, man, it was like, you know how like because I know you probably went through it too, because you say you played football. You know, like how in
Yeah.
basketball, right? You could get away with certain things and stuff like that, like in terms of clowning around stuff like that, man. Man, in football, man, they took it so serious, man, to the point like if you was clowning around stuff like that, man, they had you doing uh, up downs at the entire practice, or you had to run gastrics, or you had to run around the field the whole entire time because they punished you and shit like that. I was like, man, what the fuck did I get myself into, man?
Football conditioning way easier than basketball to me, boy. Basketball conditioning is a
What?
whole nother.
Oh nah,
Mhm.
nah,
Listen, man. Football conditioning is
not with
way easier
not.
than basketball. I remember at the
Mm-mm.
football
But nah,
season, I thought I could move right into basketball being shape, man. There's a different type of conditioning, bro.
football
They
made me
not the same.
better. Football made me better than at basketball.
No,
At
I'm talking
basketball in
about
terms of
conditioning. Oh, you talking about?
athleticism.
No, I'm talking about conditioning. Listen to me closely now. The
Does that mean? Hold
conditioning,
on a second.
getting in state shape and
Yeah, the
stamina.
condition. No, the conditioning, man. That wasn't no joke. I don't know what. I don't know
In
what
football,
school
you run a play
you
and
was
then you
going at
get
in
into the
college.
moment. Football, you run a
Huh?
play, then you get in the moment. catch your wind. Basketball.
Yeah. Okay. I know what you're saying now. Okay, look, I'm
I'm
talking
talking
about
about
like
conditioning.
that stop and go. You don't stop. You know that right there. Yes, I understand that. In basketball, yeah, you can't compare that because it's up and down nonstop. You know how like in the drills in basketball, I forget what we used to call it, the Lou Olson drill. And what you had to do, South. Okay, this is what you did. All right, say for instance, it was designed to make you uh okay, like you're doing like several different things on several different possessions and stuff. So like, okay, 1 minute you're gonna go, you're gonna tap the backboard with both of your hands, right? You're gonna back up to the free throw line, run back. You're gonna backpedal, right? Then you're gonna slide laterally like you're playing defense, right? Then you got to come up, you got to run all the way up to the end line, and then run and make a full sprint all the way to the other end. And our coach used to make us do stuff like that, and you had to be moving nonstop. And then once you finished, you had to go back in there. You had to do it again. So all the players was doing it. So that right there, that was kind of difficult, and you couldn't stop until he blew his whistle. And if you wasn't moving fast enough, guess what? Even though we was up in there dying and sweating and shit like that, right, Sal?
Yeah.
If one player was slacking or something like that, guess what?
Oh,
Everybody got to get on the line and everybody got to run lines.
yeah.
And you
It's
had
a
to hit them bitches in a minute, in under a minute. If you didn't hit the suicide in under a minute, you run again.
but
Sometimes we run the whole practice, man.
that basketball conditioning is way different from football.
So in that sense, yeah, but like football in terms of like the weightlifting and I don't know. I just felt like the conditioning part in terms of the weightlifting and stuff like that. It was
Weight,
better to me. But cardio
weightlifting
wise,
is easy to me.
you said what?
Weightlifting was easy for me, man. That wasn't nothing for me. But then I
That,
down.
that nigga be piling what three plates on that man.
Nah, I wasn't doing all that. But then we used to have these. When I was in high school, we had to. Our coach made us jump 5-pound jump ropes, and we do minute session, a minute sets where you jump rope for a minute. You can't double jump. A 5-pound rope for a minute.
Oh yeah, the heavy rope.
Yeah,
Mhm.
a whole minute, boy. You talking about you be so tired you can't close your mouth.
Hey, Sal, you remember the big heavy ball?
Yeah,
Remember those?
yeah. We
Yeah,
done
we
a
had.
we didn't do a whole bunch of the heavy balls.
Yeah, we had to shoot. We had to shoot with that thing, man. We had to do drills with that. But then when you shoot with the regular rock, then it made it more it made it feel much more lighter or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, all right, damn man. But I used to like them things. Them was the days, man. Yeah, the heavy rope though. That ain't no joke right there.
I
That
be
that
thinking
heavy
about
rope. I ain't jump with that in a minute, man.
I be thinking about doing buy me one.
Yeah, they got them. Well, they got them over here at I don't think they don't have. I look for one at the fitness connection down here, but they don't have one. No. They got one when you're doing, um, like the power ropes. They have those, but they don't have the actual, the jump ropes, where you could jump like just singly. And they finna start this game right now, the Clippers or whatever. I'm gonna hop on another live at South Political. I'm gonna shut this one down. If you're welcome to come and join, I'm gonna report the game. But I'm gonna shut this one down. Though. Hey, it's Good being with y'all. Is Polo Sports Talking ENT. Be sure y'all pull up for the fight and you also pull up for the game. I'm gonna be working on both. Until then, I'll holler at y'all a little bit later.